everybody, welcome back. I got this project from a student before school went to remote learning, and I absolutely loved it. Just a heads up, they can be kind of frightening, but I made some silly. So what we are going to do is we are going to do little illustrations of like little cute animals, and then all of a sudden they turn into something really silly. So that's a silly one. I have a scary one. I like this one because it's like, oh yeah, I'm a cute little fishy, and then all of a sudden, rah! So I'm an adult and I enjoyed this so much. So I'm just gonna share it with all my middle school all the way down to kindergarten because it's a super fun project and it made me laugh a lot. So I hope you guys like this, and let's get creative. So the first way that you can fold this to make it easier is just fold it in half. Crease. And then you'll fold each side into the middle so the edge matches up with the center line. So once you open this up, all you'll have to do is keep all the folds except for one, go the opposite direction like an accordion fold, and then lay it flat, and that will be our starting point. So it's really important to get the mouth right on the line that it opens up. So I'm gonna do the fish first, and I'm going to make a football shape where the center of the football is right on that line. Because remember, that's where the mouth is opening up. And so that's where I want the mouth to be. So then I'm making the fins. And again, I'm splitting the fins so that when I open it up, I can split the fins evenly on the inside of my drawing as well. There's the top fin, here's the bottom fin. And then I just go ahead and I make an eye. And then for some nice effect, I do some scales, which are just kind of W's, repeated W's, and then underneath them I do more W's. I'm trying to make my drawing as symmetrical as possible, which means what appears on the top half of my paper appears on the bottom half of my paper. So when so if you saw, I split the fish part into the tail right on the line, and I'm making the lines that are on the tail fin meet completely right in the middle. And then to emphasize the mouth, I'm putting little lips on the fish because lips have that fish have that lip thing, and then I'm gonna open it up. So immediately I want to connect the top part and the bottom part with an open mouth. Now this is the side view of my fish, and so I can make it however I want. I could make it a square mouth, I could make it a curved mouth, I could make it a triangular mouth. And then of course I can go ahead and add whatever type of teeth I want in here, but I know I want them big, I want them sharp, and I want them scary. I'm also going to complete the fish just by meeting it right in the middle, continuing that curve down, and then elongating the fins. So making them look just like the fins that we see before we open the paper, just making them a little longer. I also then do some more scales just to emphasize continuity, or that this is the same fish. Now that's a little more difficult because it's a side view, so this one I'm going to just do a normal human face, so a circle for the face of a human. Again, I want the mouth right on the line. And then I can draw his nose and his eyes, of course, above the mouth, because we know our eyes and our nose are above our mouth. And he's gonna have a pretty blank expression, especially because his mouth is flat. It's almost like a, you know, we don't know what to think of. But I'm gonna make this guy silly, so I'm not really too concerned about making him realistic looking. So here are his little dimples, and of course his mouth is flat. And there's his little chin. Gonna add a little bit more detail. Gonna add a little bit more hair. Again, you guys can do and make this however you want it. Put the ears either on the top part of the picture or the bottom part. You don't want the ears to be like super long when you open it up. And then we're gonna open it up, and I have all this room, and I'm just again going to immediately connect the mouth. I'm going to connect the face, so now he's got a big head. And for this silly guy, I'm gonna give him teeth. I'm gonna give him the thing that hangs in the back of your throat. Oh, I used to know what the word was, but now I don't. And then a tongue going like, "Arr!" And then just like a little droplet of spit. A second way to fold this is just by making almost like an S with your paper and then creasing it. So if you just want to get it done faster without doing the half fold and then the folds inward, you can do this fold. So I'm gonna do another silly one. This is gonna be a unicorn because of course I love unicorns. So I'm starting with a circle. And again, the mouth is right on that line. I'm gonna make the little ears, which are little half footballs or little almonds. The horn is just gonna be curved at the top and then go up into a triangle. And I can do little curves down like the horn is spiraling. I'm gonna do big old cute eyes, which is like rainbows. And then I make the bottom of the eye curved so it looks like the unicorn's smiling. And then the nose or the muzzle is going to be a completely different circle with two little nostril dots at the top. And then again, making my eyes look absolutely adorable by making them huge. And then making a little shine in the center with a little circle, and that stays white. And then the dark part of the eye. So that way I can add a color for the eye. I'm gonna do the inside of the ears. I'm gonna make my unicorn smiling a little bit, and it's a trick with this one because I'm going to use the smile as the mouth later. As long as the coloring is the same, then we don't get confused. So here's my mane, and then I'll do a little tail on the side. So of course, opening it up, we are going to first elongate the mouth. I'm then going to elongate the head or the face. And then what I forget to do right now is elongate the muzzle, but I have to connect that too. So since it was smiling, I'm also just gonna make it smile in here because that's gonna be covered up anyway. Since horses have the buck teeth, I'm doing that for this unicorn because again, I want this unicorn to be silly. And then I'm going to do a tongue like I did with the human I just did, like going, "Arr," just to make him even more silly. This last one I'm doing is a scary one. It's a rabbit. I just wanted to do a really simple one so it doesn't have to be really intricate like I'm doing with all my other ones, but it's just a circle. It's a large ear, and then I'm doing kind of a bended ear for this one. But for the eyes, I'm just going to be doing circles, a triangle for the nose, and then I'm going to have the nose connect to the mouth. Again, the mouth is on the crease. I am going to give this bunny a little bit of a smile, but not too much of one so it doesn't go off of that dividing line. By now you guys know the drill. You connect the mouth right away. I did not connect the head right away because I was super excited about the teeth. Just know when you close it back up, does it make sense? Does it look good? And just edit as you go, really. The next steps I do is I outline all my images with a Sharpie or a black marker. And then I go ahead and I color them. And I'm gonna go ahead and time lapse that for you just so you can watch it if you want, or you can skip it. I had so much fun with these. I hope you guys have just as much fun. I can't wait to see what you guys create, and I will see you later.